first I thought I was going to be a pilot. Then I was like, that sounds kind of dangerous. Once I thought I would be like a garbage man. And then I would think, it would get kind of messy. Because you're working with garbage. Then I thought, maybe I can be a farmer because I really enjoy being around animals. The farmer sometimes has to slaughter the animals, so I won't like that part. I would probably be a cow milker, so I wouldn't have to kill them. And I like milk, so that would be a good idea.
Here we go, Philly. We're going all the way. All the way. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, we're gonna touch that wall. Oh, he's going back. He's turning.
He can move his legs freely in the water. He just lets himself go.
I try to stay in as long as possible. Floating? Or I usually sink with my floaty.
He challenges himself to hold his breath. That's part of his training.
80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85!
If he had his choice, he'd be in the water 24/7. I'd like to be right next to him because I love being in the water too.
My mom and dad, they're good parents. My dad is really kid-friendly because he actually acts like us. It's kind of weird. My mom really just helps me a lot.
You need help? Is that better?
Pregnancy, everything was normal with Philip. It was a great pregnancy, perfect delivery, everything was wonderful.
Put your hat on.
He was happy, always happy. And he was a chubby little guy, always smiling. He was just a delightful baby to have.
I remember Phil being in a walker at your mom's house. And he's going all over the place. I was amazed. I was like, and I'm saying, wow, this kid's he's my basketball center. He's gonna be a brute. And then he just stopped pushing the walker around.
He was able to stand, and then suddenly he wasn't able to stand anymore.
Poked and probed and this test and that test, and they still couldn't figure out what was going on. I just was to the point where saying, how much do you want to put this little baby through? I asked God, I said, God, why are you doing this to this little boy?
And at that point, that's when the doctors made the diagnosis.
And she came in and she was talking all big words and all medical terms. And I caught something in there saying 7. And she got up and she goes, okay, I guess to give us a moment. And she walked out of the room, and I remember looking at Angela and I said, she's telling me that I'm going to have my Philip till he's 7? That's it? And I remember I wanted to hit somebody because I just thought right away it was a lie. She goes, there's no way that I'm only going to have him till 7.
I asked her, I said, well, what can I do for him? She said, nothing. I said, nothing? As a mother, you tell me I can do nothing for my child. There's no medicine to make him better. It was something that we just couldn't fix.
And they said what he had, SMA. I didn't even know what it was. I had never heard of it.
What that means is that the motor neurons in the spine are not developing. There's a portion of the gene that's missing. And it's a recessive gene, so both parents need to have it for it to show up. Most families, they'll have it in their first child. But for us, our children are older. They don't have any signs of SMA.
God's blessed us. He's strong, he's healthy, and he's 9. And he's going to keep on going.
PlayStation 3 is cool because you can have a bigger screen, and the games are usually a little bit more intense because the remote literally vibrates. Portable games don't vibrate. I don't get that.
As parents, our responsibility for Philly is to make his life as full as possible. If he wants to do something, we make it happen.
I've been diagnosed as being a hovercraft. I watch over him a lot, and Angela kind of tells me, you gotta let him do things. I'll do things, but I won't be that far away. I'll be right behind him, and I'll be ready to do whatever I have to do to make it okay. He's gonna do whatever he wants to do. And we're not gonna try to hold it back.
He uses a power wheelchair. That's his mobility.
It just lets him be involved with the games that the kids are playing. It means that he's not excluded. It gives him movement and freedom and just the wind going past, and he feels that. Does he want it to go faster? I would say he wants it pushed up a notch. He wants it as fast as it can go.
It says, see you later, man. Really, it's not that easy to figure out, but some people figure it out. They're smart enough to figure it out.
He never wakes up and says, I
No.
wish I didn't have to go in my wheelchair today.
Nope. He wakes up singing.
He's annoyed about therapy and physical torture, he calls it. But he presses through and he does what he needs to do.
A tough day in Philip's life is when he goes for surgery. You feel helpless. You feel like you don't know what to do. I just laid him on the operating table. And he looked at me and said, Daddy, I'm not ready for this. I don't want to do this. I just looked at him and I says, we have to do it, bud. This is for you. This is for you.
He's strong. He hates to see anyone upset. He's like you.
I could come home, beaten up from work. Beaten up bad. 'Cause that's what sometimes happens. And I look at him and I have to smile. On your worst day, Philip could put a smile on your face. He makes the hard times easy.
Dad, just hold my left side.
Hold his left side.
Angela knows how to take care of Philip.
Oh yeah, gotta get these toes. A little family.
Other foot.
Got the toes.
You would say she makes it look easy. I know it's not easy.
Dad, can I lay it on your hand?
You gonna hold your head up?
He's tired, Dad.
I know.
Hands.
We'll be off soon.
Almost there. Okay.
Claire's gonna tell the book for 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. Bedtime is
As late as he wants it to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
He likes it to be late.
Philip's like the glue, and he just glues everybody together. Makes it all happen. And everybody says it's supposed to be Dad. You're done? Go to bed.
I'm not done. Don't look at that thing.
Dad just holds up the walls.
Okay, let's put your blanket up. Okay, that's good. Done. Oh, good job, Phil. Excellent job, Philly. Love yourself.
Love you too, Mom. Good night.
I can't imagine not being with him. I don't want to think of it.
I know he would want us to know that he would be with Jesus then. He's not afraid of that. And he wouldn't want us to be afraid of it, and he wouldn't want us to be sad because he wouldn't be here. He just inspires us to be together. He wants all of us to remember that we're important to each other. We would never lose what he gave us.
I would take 1,000 more children just like Philip. I wouldn't want to change. Other than his condition, that I would change. But himself, no. I'd take 1,000 more just like him.